Hi, Taurus. This is Tara, and welcome to your mini November Psychic Tarot forecast for the first 2 weeks of November. And I say mini because I am moving, I'm getting ready to move. And if any of you all remember what that's like, oh my gosh. And I've been in this location for a long time, so there's much purging going on of clothes I don't need, of items I don't need any longer. It really feels good, actually. Very much simplifying. So I hope you understand this is a mini reading, and of course I'll be back in mid-November for the mid-month, and I've pulled 2 cards. I'm also going to do some clarification cards for these two, as well as I do want you to look at the new moon, which is coming around the beginning of November. I'm not going to talk about it because, like I said, I'm keeping these a little bit shorter. But for the rest of my readings, starting in mid-month, we'll take a look at that. Okay, my friend Taurans, let's take a look at what's up for you guys. And remember, this is Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising. So make sure you look at your moon and rising, or watch your moon and rising as well, because that can give you additional information. Some people say their moon has been resonating just as much or more, and it could be your ascendant too, meaning your rising. Okay. All right, I like this first card. This is the Six of Wands. Wow, Taurus. Okay, acknowledgement, achievement, people noticing you, your good work, what you're putting into an organization, what you're putting into your own business. Congratulatory efforts on your part are making way for a lot of applause for some of you. Or at least you're feeling like they're greeting you and you are welcome where you are. So as you can see, this Six of Wands gentleman's riding through the crowd, and he's on this white horse, and he's feeling very happy and proud of what he's doing. And of course, there's people on the side, and they're, the only thing about this card is sixes feels harmonious. It's always congratulatory. Just the only caution is watch feeling very boastful, because sometimes that may come out of it. Hey, when someone says great job, or people say great job, we sometimes our confidence goes high, and be humble, that's all. um, when you're doing well, and others do too. But I love that this is coming up for you, and then it's a card of achievement being noticed, or at least being acknowledged, or efforts being acknowledged. All right, Taurus, for your second card. Also, too, for this card, I just got that some of you may have been working longer hours or putting in additional hours, and it's showing, and, well, you're being acknowledged for it, or someone has says thank you for doing that. So it could be that just putting in more hours has been helpful. But this could be a myriad of situations, anything creatively that you've put together, and people have been like, wow, you're a great writer. I felt something. I was moved by what you put together, by your book, by your art, or anything creatively. But whatever you're doing, whatever your work is, whatever you're putting out in the world, feeling good about that. Okay, your second card is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles oftentimes is about our money and our work, and taking a pause, or standing back and saying, okay, a rest, really. This is about taking a rest with your work. Maybe it is that you've done so much here that you're moving towards taking even a day or two off. Or if you can't do that, when you get home in the evening or in the morning before you go to work, or you start your day, whether you're work for a company or business, or a parent, take a breather. You're going to need to do that. And you're going to also, the seven is about analyzing. So you're going to be doing a little bit of analyzing and introspecting about what all's going on in your life, about your money, about your work. The caution for this card is, as you can see, he's polishing the seventh pentacle. The caution for this card is to not walk away from what you've been doing, or not to get down or say, you know, I don't know if this is worth it. It is worth it, because the Eight of Pentacles comes after this card, and the Eight is all about achievement. Again, achievement with your money. So if you need to take that break, take it in however which way serves you. If you need to, you know, get a massage, or I'm hearing salt baths, or, you know, whatever helps you to relax, then that, and also I'm getting feet. So it could be maybe some of you are standing on your feet, or give a massage for your feet, or maybe salt water for your feet as well. But I am getting the feet and calf area, as well as your elbows. He's using his elbows a lot, isn't he? So, you know, that could also be if you're typing, or whatever you're doing to work with your hands, because as you see, he's working with his hands. He's more of a laborer, which I'm not saying that all of you guys are, but for those of you who are, or hobbies, then this would come into play. All right. Okay, let's pull a couple clarification cards. Again, I love the Six of Wands. Let's see why this is coming up for you. What is that about? The Lover's card. Interesting. I just shuffled these cards, and the last reading I did, this was also a clarification card. Okay, well, the Lover's card is a major arcana card, and this is about a union that's angelically blessed. It's usually a couple, a very committed, loving couple. So this could mean a couple things. Either that you're in a situation where you feel really good about the other person, and this has helped you gain momentum at work, because you feel grounded. You feel like love is in the air, so it's allowing you to put out the work that you do. Your home feels happy and healthy. It could also be, too, that you meet someone. But to me, this feels like a clarification of this is the foundation card, and this is what comes out of the foundation. Yeah, let's see if anything else comes out. Well, to me, too, that, you know, here's this angel, and then here's this bird that in this card feels like the angel with all the red. You could call this petals, rose petals, because everything is celebratory. So it feels like there's a connection here. You know, it could be that you love what you do, and your heartstrings are really in a good place. But again, I feel like it's a foundation of knowing the people around you love you and care for you. Okay, and for the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess comes out. Okay, well, she is like the spiritual woman who knows. She knows the ebb and flow of life. She knows the cycles of life. Sometimes it's wonderful and everything's going well, and then sometimes there's hiccups, and then sometimes there's major events that are just like, ugh, you know, maybe, you know, a major traumatic event in your life. But the High Priestess is very spiritual. She goes into her inner being and knows that she has everything in her that she needs to know, that she needs to tap into. If she needs to tap into, that she can, and everything, and the answers are there for her. And this also could be a religious person or spiritual person, or maybe you're feeling more spiritual. Maybe this pause, could be this pause is, you know, a lot of us are going through this shift as well. That, you know, taking a pause could be that you want to meditate or introspect a little bit on your situation, and taking that reflective spiritual break could be of benefit to you and help you make more money and move this into the Eight of Pentacles towards achievement around what you've done in your life. Let's pull one more card for the Pentacle card. I just feel a need to do that, and two want to come out. Wow, Taurus. Okay, I don't know if it's you guys or not, but for clarification cards, I feel like this Five of Swords keeps coming up. I don't know if it's you guys or not. Let me know if you remember. I'm saying from the past readings. Okay. Five of Swords, again, is ideas you've had that you've really had to make your stand. And maybe it's defeated some people, or maybe that other people have made choices and it's affected your life, and you've walked away from it, and now you have the Page of Swords comes up. So you're coming up with your own ideas, your own way of doing things. The Page of Swords is like, no, listen to what I have to say. And be expressive about that too. Again, not boastful, but expressive. All right, Taurus, I'm going to add up your cards here. We have 6 and 7. Well, 6 and 7 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is about firming up your foundation. 4 is about being practical, about being organized, getting to work on time, having your papers or having your files on your computer in order, keeping your desktop clean. And when I say desktop, I do mean the surface of your desk, but also the desktop computer, not so many, what am I trying to say? The symbols for the files and all that. Just keeping that organized. I don't know why that's coming up, but it does feel like structure, organization, having that firm foundation, your house in place, your home in place, your work in place. Okay, my friends, if you'd like to reach out for me for a reading, you can go on my website, taraventura.com, and take a look at my services, and you can order a reading from there. Or you can email me and order a reading. A lot of people do. They go on my, or email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. It's below. And the reason being is because not all of my times are on my scheduler, especially for my friends that are overseas, whether you're in Europe or Australia, Asia, wherever you might be. You know, a lot of times we email back, and because we can be, you know, up to 13 time zones away. So make sure to do that if you'd like a reading, and just put private reading or reading in the subject line. And make sure and subscribe, my friends. You all have a wonderful beginning of November. Although I'm moving, I am continuing to do readings, because if you've moved before, sometimes you just want to take that break from packing boxes, right? And purging and all the fun things that we get to do when we move. So I still have clients lined up. Make sure to reach out to me. Make sure and subscribe. Have a great beginning of November, and I will see you soon.